Well, let's rejoice and be glad for today the Lord has made. Amen. This is for people out there that want to clean up their disk, Windows 7, and how do I get rid of temporary files and stuff. As you can see, my desktop isn't going. I have my computer. I right click and I can go to manage there, or I can do start. I can do the same thing right here, right click, and then go manage. That brings up the management. Click on disk. Then right click on the C. To get that, go to properties. And there's the disk cleanup. Click on the disk cleanup, and then it's going to take a little bit as it's going to go in there, and it's going to calculate how much space can be freed up, how many dead temp files and everything else you can get rid of and everything else. Okay, so we'll put it on pause. We'll come back as soon as this finishes. And bingo, now that the disk cleanup has run, it shows download programs and how much bytes. Temporary internet files, 73 megs. There's 6 point for game statistics, which is nothing. Temporary files, you see, is 118. System error dump is 578. Setup logs, 88. Don't worry about them. Windows update cleanup, that would be 350. If you do that, that's, for me, see, it's 358 megs. So at this point, would be more options. You can free more space by removing programs that you do not use. System restore and shadow copy, you can free more space by removing all but the most recent restore point. So that's other place that you can do over there. But for this, just for the system disk, is 593 megs total space. Just with what is thumbnails, 41 megs. Thumbnails is like Windows keeps a copy of your picture, video, or document thumbnails so that you can display quickly when you open a file. Or you delete these thumbnails, they will be automatically recreated as needed. So if you get too many thumbnails, as it is, it's 41 megs. That's what happens right there. So, download program files, nothing. Temporary internet files, 73 megs. Game is nothing. It's not checked. So I've got the first two checks. 0.5. Setup logs, don't worry about dump. System error dump files, 500. That's nothing. That's right there. That's nothing. Don't worry about that. Temporary files, 118. Yes. Thumbnails, 41 meg. The Windows update cleanup, 358. That's a lot. Okay. So that is what we would say. Okay. Delete files. Permanently delete them. Then you say yes. Then it goes in there and it will clean it up. As you can see, it's doing the internet files, which was some 41 megs. So when we get some, we're going to have 500 and something megs back. And we'll put it on pause until that's finished. And bingo, now the cleanup is done. We simply say OK and close it. And that's how we run disk cleanup. So it's a simple little procedure. Sit there again, you can either right click on with the computer, go to manage, or go to your start button, go to computer, right click, go to manage. This opens up the computer management. Click on disk management. Right click on the drive that you want to do. In this case, C drive, which is go to properties, and bingo, there's the disk cleanup again. You would click it and then see what it does. And that is, I'll cancel and cancel, and that's what you do. You choose what files you want to get rid of, and then run it. So, Maranatha.